Hey guys, a lot of people ask me on this channel what web hosting provider is best for beginners. You're probably thinking that right now, and what I wanted to do is talk about four main areas that I think you should consider before getting started with any web hosting provider online. This is Wally with LearnerNet.com, and if you guys are new here to this channel, hit the subscribe button right below, along with the bell, and that way any future videos that I upload, you'll be sure to receive them. So I've been online for several years, and during this period, I've been able to create different websites using primarily WordPress and without the use of coding or HTML. So if you're a beginner online, you don't have any experience at all, and you want to launch a website, a blog, or maybe like an e-commerce store, then this video will be very important for you guys. So there are four major areas that I think you should consider before getting started with any web hosting provider online. As you guys know, there are tons upon tons of web hosting providers online. I'm not going to talk about them all in this video. I really don't have time to do that. But what I want to do is talk about four things that you need to think about that are really make or break, your business online. Obviously, you want to think about costs. What does it really cost to start or run a website year after year online itself? And that cost will vary depending on not only the web hosting provider that you select, but also the actual type of plan that you select, be it a shared web hosting plan, VPS, dedicated hosting, and so on. You got to think about cost. Another area that's really important is uptime performance. Uptime performance, guys, is really a measurement of how often your website appears online. So obviously you're watching this video on YouTube. YouTube is powered 24/7, 365 days a year. It's never down. It's always up all the time, every time. And that's what you want. You want a website that has a high availability. When people are searching for you online on Google, Yahoo, and Bing, and they're searching for like long tail key terms or keywords itself that eventually will point them into the direction of your business. When they click through your website from Google, Yahoo, and Bing, you want your website to be available. If your website is down, this means that you're losing money. You're not gaining, the right amount of exposure, to your brand or your business online, and you're losing money or potential sales. When your website is up and running, it's obviously the opposite. You're getting more visitors to your website, more targeted visitors to your website that are searching for exactly what you sell or promote. And essentially, you can make more sales or money online. So what you need to do is you need to find a web hosting provider that has high availability, a high percentage of availability online, really great uptime performance on their servers, and that way you can rest assured when people are searching for you online in the search engines that when they click through, obviously they'll be able to land on your website itself. It's really important because Google looks at that, monitors that. If a website is clicked through from the SERPs itself and the website is down, your actual search rankings itself are going to plummet, right? So it's very important, again, the web hosting provider that it's really reliable. Another area that you need to consider and think about is security, right? So we live in a world where websites are bombarded each and every day through hacking, malware, and things of that nature. And so I was looking online and I found a stat that mentioned that an upwards of something like 30,000 websites are hacked each and every minute, which is staggering. So what this means is that you need a web hosting provider that takes proactive measures to protect your website data online and that of your customers essentially that are accessing or using your website itself. So again, these are three things off the gate that matter most to me, and I wanted to mention these things to you. That way you can pick out the number one web hosting provider that's going to help you to launch and run your website going forward. A fourth area is obviously customer support. If you have questions about your web hosting, questions about your website, maybe something's not working right, you don't know how to configure something is not right or whatever, you just have a question about your site, it's nothing like being able to pick up the phone and contact a customer service rep who's knowledgeable about the actual issue that you're going through. So having knowledgeable representatives is key. You need that. a lot of web hosting providers online, although they may be cheap or like affordable, they may not have 24/7 customer support through phone. Some may just have chat, some may just deal with email, all of which is okay. But I think that if you have like an urgent matter, it's nothing like being able to pick up the phone and reach somebody. And I think it's great too when you have like customer support that's available in different languages and has coverage globally, right? And so I think those are things that you need. Again, really great security, rock solid uptime support. You need affordable web hosting to get started with, not only on the front end with introductory rates, but with renewals, the absolute lowest pricing going forward. That way you can save the absolute most amount of money, doing that. I've come across several web hosting providers over the years, some of which have been okay, and some that have not been the greatest, But I think with all of these areas that I've just highlighted, there are two really great web hosting providers that I recommend, and I'm going to leave links right below, guys. One is Scala Hosting. The other is A2 Hosting. I think these are really great web hosting providers for beginners online, and even if you're somebody who wants to migrate over from a provider that you don't like, you've been having issues or maybe uptime or security in these things, they both provide free site migration, so it doesn't cost you anything to do that. Once you get started today using the links below, then you can go ahead and launch your website, have all of your data, emails, databases, everything transferred or migrated over to any one of these two providers. Again, there are a lot of web hosting providers that are online. With Scala Hosting, you can get started today with the link below for only $2.95. In the case of A2 Hosting, $2.99. They both have shared web hosting, which is really great for beginners. And as you continue with them, if you want to like upgrade to maybe like a different package, or maybe even to like a VPS or dedicated package, they have some amazing deals that are going on where you guys will save big, both on the front and back end with renewals and things of that nature. So I highly recommend using A2 Hosting and Scala Hosting. Scala Hosting has a 30-day money back guarantee. Something that I wanted to mention about A2 Hosting is that they do have a 30-day money back guarantee, but they actually go beyond the 30 days. So if you were to purchase, let's say like a year's up front, 2 years, 3 years up front, and you decide that, 60 days, 90 days down the road with A2 Hosting that you want to move your site somewhere else, you can pick up the phone, you can call A2 Hosting, and they'll still give you a refund even beyond 30 days. And so it'll be a prorated amount, obviously, for the web hosting that wasn't used, and you get your money back. And so that's something that I wanted to mention, is that a lot, if not most, web hosting providers online don't give you a refund beyond 30 days. I love Scala Hosting because, again, they have high availability on their servers, if you will. So they have really great uptime performance. A2 Hosting has that too. Really great like page loads. And that's something that you really need, like CDNs. You need that high availability, reliability. That way your customers that are landing on your website will always be able to find you online, guys. So what I wanted to do today is to share with you some valuable information, some information that you can use to keep in mind. That way, when you're considering web hosting providers online, you won't be so overwhelmed. The good thing about my channel is that, too, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link up to some reviews for A2 Hosting and also Scala Hosting. I'm also going to link up right below to some video tutorials step-by-step that are really designed for beginners to be able to launch their WordPress websites online. So again, if you want to launch a simple WordPress website, blog, you can do that with my tutorials right below, guys. So I hope that this video was resourceful for you, that you got a lot out of it. If so, I really appreciate you subscribing to this channel right below, and go ahead and hit the like button, show your support, and that way other amazing people just like yourselves will be able to find this YouTube video in search. So I really thank you guys for watching this video. Get started today by using links below. I will have 2 links, one for Scala Hosting the other for E2 hosting. Highly recommended web hosting providers. They're not owned by EIG. They're highly recommended. Amazing customer support, and recommend that you guys make your selection today. I hope you guys have much success in your endeavors of launching your website for 2024 going forward. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them right below, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.